And that's why I'm here, to tell you directly that I see you and I hear you.
That was President Obama speaking at a high school in Flint just over an hour ago, his first visit to the city since the water crisis began.
We've got team coverage from Flint tonight. Leon Hendricks spoke with the little girl whose email led to the president's visit. But first, let's go to Rick Albin, who has more on the commander-in-chief's remarks.
Well, Brian and Susan, the president came here with a message to the people of Flint, and he started very seriously by talking about the mistakes that were made. He understood why people were angry. He understood why they were scared. But he said you can't give up on an entire generation of kids. And he said you shouldn't make them think that there's going to be something wrong with them, because the president said he believes with the proper nutrition, the proper medical care, the proper attention, that they will be fine and they will be productive citizens. So he brought a very uplifting message from that standpoint. Now, earlier, before he spoke, you heard from Democratic Senator Debbie Stabenow, Democratic Congressman Dan Kildee, and Republican Governor Rick Snyder, who was roundly booed. But the president said he wasn't here to try to lay blame. He was here to try to get this fixed. Here's part of what he had to say.
We can't just promise it, we've got to deliver. And that means everybody's got to cooperate. Everybody's got to cooperate. And keeping the faith with you also means the state has to step up and deliver the resources that will help not only fix the water, but transform Flint so that it is once again a functioning city with the capacity and the democratic structures to work. The city government has to be on a firm foundation. The mayor can't do it by herself. She's got to have a team and a staff. And there's got to be a budget that works, that's sustainable, and a plan for long-term economic development, and a plan to make sure that health care is available to all of our kids, and a plan to make sure that education is top-notch in this city, and that more jobs are being created.
That was really the core of the president's message. He was talking about an uplifting message saying that Flint can come back and it should be given the resources. He also pointed out that government does play a role in that, and these things cannot be done by individuals. There was a lot more to that speech, but there was also a lot more behind the scenes of that speech. That's where Leon comes in. Now, Leon Hendricks, you were here talking with the little girl who sent a letter to the president. I'm sure a lot of people have, but this one touched the president and led to this in this high school on this rainy afternoon.
Right. As you well know, there was a lot of excitement in this crowd. These folks were happy to see the president, but I dare say she might have been the most excited person in the crowd. Not only did she get a mention during the president's remarks, but she told us one-on-one afterward that she got to meet with him face-to-face.
I would have been happy to see Mari in Washington. But when something like this happens, a young girl shouldn't have to go to Washington to be hurt. I thought her president should come to Flint to meet with her.
It was exciting.
What did you like about it?
He took a picture with me.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. I was kind of scared a little bit.
Why?
But I never met the president before.
So what did he say to you?
He said, do your homework.
What else did he say?
He said, keep up the good work.
And what did you say to him?
Thank you. K. Thank you.
What is your hope for the future of Flint?
Water, space.
You're pretty excited, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Why are you so excited?
I met the president!
So I think that about answers that question. We also got a chance to speak with the doctor who's being credited with really raising the alarms about the Flint water crisis in the first place. She said the attention is what is so desperately needed in this matter. You'll get to hear from her tonight on the news at 10 and 11.
Now, Leon, that's exactly what people have been talking about for weeks. They are concerned that when the television cameras go away, when the lights go off, when we quit talking about this, that people will no longer focus on Flint. Right. And that's another reason why today's visit was so important from the president. Some people said, well, why did he wait so long? Well, maybe he did it strategically because he has refocused attention on Flint and said everybody has to work together to get this problem fixed. For Leon, I'm Rick Albin. We're live in Flint. Back to you.